Stress and competition. Recording length 06 minutes and 13 seconds. This recording was created using www.spokentext.net. Stress and competition. DR.KASHALIKAR. If we carefully study the stress, then we realize that one of the factors causing stress is the stiff and cutthroat competition. The competitions for reaching the top and being number one in different fields, such as business, politics, cinema, arts, sports, examinations, etc., is the hallmark of our life. Since the competitions are painfully stressful, some advocate eradication of competitions, and some advocate the importance getting trained to succeed in competitions, for maintaining and promoting quality and merit. But hardly do we realize that the cause of stress is not the competitions themselves, but the basis of the competitions prevalent in our society. Our society is infected by the viruses of individualism and socialism. With the infection of individualism, we have become engrossed in the petty materialistic gains and mean pursuits, oblivious to the material conditions of the others. At best, we may participate in some charity. On the other hand, with the infection of socialism, we have become obsessed, although irrationally and ineffectively, to regimentalize the material gains for all, often irrespective of sincerity, commitment, responsibility, skills and expertise. But in both cases, the perspective, policies, and actions revolve around physical characteristics and material gains, and either pursuit of petty gains or insistence on arbitrary and unjust regimentalization. In both cases, the principle, simultaneous blossoming one and all, is ignored, neglected, suppressed or shunned. Thus, the day-to-day transactions and the value system revolve around the physical attributes and material gains. The best person, the best activity, the best achievement, and everything best in both individualistic and socialistic societies is not based on how much that individual or a group has contributed to the blossoming of one and all. Naturally, the competitions are also organized on the basis of physical attributes and material gains, and encourage and promote petty selfish attitude in pursuits, and knowingly or unknowingly ignore, neglect, suppress, or shun the attitude in efforts for individual and universal blossoming. They promote the success, which is mean, mediocre and hollow at the core, and bloat the ego, pride, and arrogance of the successful people on the one hand, and impart depression, frustration, self-pity, and humiliation to the failures. Thus, it is the basis of competitions, and not the competitions per se, is the cause of stress. A healthy society evolves to embody the principle, simultaneous blossoming of one and all, and the competition based on the contribution for its quest, fervor, study and achievement. Thus in this competition, both the winner and the loser blossom together. The skills and expertise in the pursuit of petty gains, often at the cost of others, being antisocial, are not respected, and are never the basis for any competition. In fact, they dealt with necessary corrective or punitive action, a practical, simple, traditional, universal, and totally safe and inexpensive way to evolve into such a healthy society is NAMSMARAN. But what is NAMSMARAN? NAMSMARAN means remembering the name of God, Guru, great souls, such as prophets, and holy objects such as planets and stars. It may be remembered silently, loudly, along with music, dance, along with breathing, in group, or alone, either with counting by rosary, called Smarani or Japamala, or without counting. The traditions vary from region to region, and from religion to religion. However, the universal principle underlying NAMSMARAN is to reorient your physiological being with your true self. In fact, while reorienting with true self, you aim to establish and strengthen the bond or connection between your physiological being with your true self. You aim at reunification with yourself. Since remembering your true self is the pinnacle of or culmination of individual consciousness, and individual consciousness is the culmination of every activity in life, remembering any name of God or Guru, any symbol of your true self, is equivalent to opening the final common pathway for the individual consciousness associated with every possible activity to get funneled into or unified with objective or cosmic consciousness. Thus NAMSMARAN is in fact the yoga of yoga in the sense that it is the culmination of consciousness associated with every possible procedure and technique in the yoga that you are familiar with. It is the yoga of yoga, because it is the culmination of consciousness associated with all the activities in the universe, which it encompasses as well. It is yoga of yoga because everybody in the world, irrespective of his or her tradition and the beliefs, would eventually, ultimately, and naturally reach it in the process of liberation. Even so-called non-believers also would not miss the benefit of remembering the true self through one symbol or another. Just as NAMSMARAN is yoga of yoga, it is meditation of meditation also. It is the natural and ultimate climax of every form of meditation. These facts, however, have to be realized with persistent practice of NAMSMARAN, and not blindly believed, or blindly disbelieved with casual approach. In short, NAMSMARAN is super bounty of cosmic consciousness for every individual to realize it, cosmic consciousness. This is truly a super bounty, because a person who experiences it rises above mercenary, commercial and even professional and charity planes, and manifests super transactions in his or her life. These are just few observations to give rough idea about what is NAMSMARAN. NAMSMARAN is an ocean of bliss. Its true meaning is beyond description in words, and has to be experienced, most preferably not by one or two, but by billions. This recording was created using spoken text, the free online text-to-speech converter. To learn more about spoken text, visit www.spokentext.net.